It's been a long December, and there's reason to believe maybe on this quiz you'll do better than the last. Yeah, it is the 28th of December, my sweet ones. Can I call you my sweet ones? My H-cuties? There are 3 days left in 2017. 3 days of the Condor. And good riddance, I say, huh? It was a weird year for a lot of us. Bigger and better things ahead in 2018. Why isn't it Friday today? Well, we're gonna make the most of what we got left together right now, right? It is time to set the gear shift for the high gear of your soul, because it's time for HQ, the trivia game show on your phone, where you answer questions to win cash. I'm your host with the story of a ghost, Scott Rogowski, aka Host or Nutbag, aka the host of life, aka Marco Esquandolis. Coming to you live from the land of Gamehenge, the land of the Big Baboon, quizzing to all the troubadours, all 537,000 plus of you, including Alex Yaffe, Lindsay Lawrence, Dalton Okel, the Lurie family, Jeff Elder, Mike Christian, Raj and Pete the Same, and Rutherford the Brave. Is this your first time yanking on our tunic, dangling our stash? Well, let me talk my talk with you. I'm gonna ask 12 questions ranging from easy to hard. You have 10 seconds from when I start reading the question to tap the correct answer. You get it right, you move on to the next round, make it to the end, answering all 12 questions correctly, you win or split the prize. And today's prize is 2,000 kitchen cakes, 2,000 cedar shakes, $2,000. You can afford to go out to dinner and see a movie for 46 days on that kind of cash. If you've been merely waiting in the trivia sea, it is time now to fully dive in. Time to cast aside your foolish pride and discover if you are as smart as the great and knowledgeable Iculus. This one goes out to all the slaves to the Trivialite. Then before and now once more, I'm quizzing around the room. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty and get this show on the road. Question 1, an athlete that rides a racehorse is called what? Jockey, goalie, or bojack? It's time I sling the baskets off this overburdened horse. Now, these are respected athletes. They own car dealerships and marry beauty queens. They're short, but strong. They're jockeys. Yes, jockeys riding the racehorses all the way to the finish line. Perhaps you will be riding those racehorses today. Metaphorically speaking, 518,291. Have a eye on the prize there, looking for that winner's circle. The rest of you have a blank space where your mind ought to be. But we have 518,000. Got a jabooing onto Q2. Which car logo features exactly 2 letters? Buick, Ford, or Volkswagen? It's just the logo here. Sans word mark, asking about the logo. By the way, a car is any vehicle moving on wheels. Trucks, SUVs are cars. All right, cars, trucks, buses. Now, this answer here, it's the people's car, the Volkswagen. V and W make up the logo VW Volkswagen. And who is riding this one out to Q3? 491,172 of you taking the highway through the Great Divide. The rest of you, bummed is what you are. Your car has been towed at Q2, but we have 491,000 plus. Moving on to Q3, the guinea pig is native to which continent? North America, South America, or Asia? Gaiuti was a guinea pig who walked on me and danced a jig. Guinea pigs are not pigs, and they're not from Guinea. Discuss amongst yourselves. They're tasty little rodents. Yes, they're a delicacy in Peru. They eat them in Peru. Why? Because they're native to Peru. They're native to South America. Guinea pigs, they're pets here, and they're entrees in Peru. 311,752 of you are bouncing like newborn elves onto Q4. The rest of you feeling tipsy, fuddled, boozy, and groggy at Q3. Q4, which of these shows did not feature a former NFL star? Webster, Hunter, or Taxi? 2 of these shows did, and 1 did not. That's the way these questions work. Now, Tony Danza was a boxer before acting in Taxi. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. Hunter featured former Giants and Rams defensive end Fred Dreyer, and ABC's Webster starred 4-time Detroit Lions Pro Bowler Alex Karras. So forget Uber. You want to take a taxi here at Q4. Taxi is your answer. And 147,308 got it right, but we lost about 150,000 in there. Ouchie, wowie. Stun the puppy, burn the whale. 147,000 of you. Well, the sacred creed could be yours today. The rest of you, deduct the carrots from your pay. Q5, actress Emma Watson studied at which university? Harvard, Brown, or Cambridge? Emma Watson. You know her, right? From Harry Potter, Hermione Granger. She's all right. Yeah, she's all right because she got a degree. A literature degree. In 2014, she got lit while splitting time modeling and acting from an Ivy League school. That's right, the Jewel of Providence, Brown. Brown University, 73,926 of you knew it. Brown also counts Daveed Diggs, Janet Yellen, Ira Glass as alumni. They don't have alumni blues. 73,926 have glasses tinkling. The rest of you, Rip Van Winklen here at Q5. Nap time for you. Q6, what singer claimed that Daft Punk was playing at his house in 2005? James Murphy, Chris Martin, or Jay-Z? Yeah, Daft Punk is playing at whose house? Let me show you the ropes, kid. Show you the ropes. You gotta set them up. Perhaps you've heard this song, yeah, by LCD Sound System, DFA Records, hit #1 on the UK dance charts. The lead singer of LCD would be James Murphy. Jimmy Murphs, 22,175 here. Savagery at Q6. Ooh, 22,175 ought to see the man Murphy. But the rest of you there, 50,000 of you got punched in the eye at Q6. But 22,000 dancing themselves clean to Q7. Which sci-fi film/TV creator has written X-Men comic books? Joss Whedon, Rian Johnson, or J.J. Abrams? Yeah, which of these guys also wrote X-Men? Well, this Firefly and Buffy creator, he authored an amazing run called Astonishing X-Men in 2004 for Marvel. It won a Will Eisner Award in 2006. Joss, like a boss. Joss Whedon, 9,426 know their comic books and their sci-fi, but we weeded out a bunch of you here, over 10,000 of you. Sanity never came your way. But for the 9,426, it's so stupendous living in this tube, right? Q8 for the rest of you. Which of these snacks was found in Finland dating back to around 6,000 BC? Potato chips, chewing gum, or cheese sticks? They found these in Finland dating all the way back to 6,000 BC. That's the frickin' Neolithic period, babe. Neolithic. Get Neolithic at Q8. In Kirki, Finland, our ancestors, turns out, were chewing on that double bubble, that bubble yum. That taste is gonna move you. 4,897 chewing gum. You got it right. The rest of you splitting open and melting at Q8. But 4,897 savoring the flavor onto Q9. Arcade Fire's The Suburbs was inspired by Win and Will Butler's upbringing outside of what city? Dallas, Houston, or Montreal? Whoa. Children, wake up. I was way off key on that one. The Butler boys grew up in the Woodlands, Texas, and themed their 2010 album around life in that commuter belt town. The Woodlands are a suburb of Houston. Houston, Tejas is your answer here. Oh, brutal for a lot of you. 1,481 of you got it right. You know your suburbs, your Houston suburbs, and your Arcade Fire backstory. Rococo, 1481 are moving on to Q10. We got Q10 for you. What is used in fragrances to maintain their strong scent? pH preservatives, olfactory bracing, or fixatives? Boy, Q10, quibble is growing to spat here as we get to the end. Those friendly fragrance ingredients also lower the volume on the variability of volatility. Say that 3 times fast. What are they? The fix is in for fixatives. That is your answer. 598 of you Got it right. Camel walking on to Q11. The rest of you overwhelmed by olfactory hues at Q10. You came so close, but no e-cigar for you today. Q11, the penultimate question. Time for the last rewind. Which of these cities was never a capital of the Persian Empire? Nineveh, Baghdad, or Pasargadae? Could your clumsy end be perilously near here? You gotta get this one right to move on to the final question. Now, this city was a very important city in the Mesopotamian civilization, but it was not one of the many, many hubs of Persia. That city is Nineveh. Nineveh, who's having none of that? 184 of you, they want it here. Slightly savage at Q11. Not gonna go all the way there, but we did lose the majority, 184. Got it right, the rest of you chafing a bone at Q11. Are you ready? 184 HQTs left at Q12. This is it, folks. The final question on your Thursday afternoon. It all boils down to this. 184 players. $2,000. Mr. Palmer is concerned with the $2,000 question, and this is it. Which TV show was rebooted as a sequel, but with new actors as the same characters? MacGyver, Battlestar Galactica, or Dynasty? Oh, mama. Oh, mama. This is it, folks. It all comes down to this. Your Q12. You want the backstory on this? I'll give it to you. The original version of the show aired for exactly one season in 1978 before it was canceled. For some reason, 26 years later, they decided to run it back in 2004 with better results. It lasted from 2004 to 2009, and it won special effects Emmys and a Peabody Award. That show is Battlestar Galactica. That is your answer at Q12. And holy guacamole, we got 76 winners, baby! Yeah! Bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store. That is your final question, and 76 winners, splitting $2,000. Look into your finance box, check your status. You got $26.32. Congratulations, everybody. You're taking home some money here as we head into New Year's Eve weekend. Yeah, coming to the end, 2017. Woo, doggy. Thank you for playing HQ, all of you today. I hope you enjoyed myself. We just want you to be happy here at HQ. I think we're making you happy. Come back tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's right. More show tonight, 12 more questions, $2,000 more dollars. If you're seeing a concert tonight, have a magnet ball. Try to make time for HQ. I'll see all you in 6 hours. Until then, this is Scott Rogowski signing off saying, can't this wait till I'm old? Can't I live while I'm young? Bye.